let's talk about multifamily investing.
This video was sponsored by
Nothing beats being here in person, meeting face to face, and having that energy and that experience live.
What I love about apartments is really the cash flow.
You only have the one building, you only have the one property manager, but yet you have several doors.
I thought you had to have a big bankroll behind you in order to be able to do it. And what I've learned from Whitney and Jason is that that's just not the case.
You can do this, anyone can do this.
It's made me so much more confident as an investor because she's there when I need her for anything.
This is the course designed for ladies just like you to help you move from houses into the lazy lady landlord lifestyle of apartments, which is a lot more money and equals a lot more fun.
Usually, I talk all about houses. I love houses, okay? I love buying houses. I'm the broker for Whitney Buys Houses, for crying out loud. I love houses. That's a house, in case you can't tell. As much as I like houses, I got to thinking, houses are cool, but they're mostly just sticks and bricks. If they're sticks and bricks, that means apartments are also sticks and bricks. And what I really like about the houses is the money. Sorry, hate to break it to you. It's the money. I like making money. I ain't gonna lie about it. Money allows me to eat. Money allows me to drive around. Money allows me to go on vacation. Money allows me to tithe to my church, for crying out loud. You probably like money too, or you wouldn't be watching my videos. So, what if I could do the same kind of deals and make even more money? What if I could take one house that pays me $800 to $1,000? What if I could buy the same house and it pay me $3,000? That's basically the same house, right? This house costs $100,000. This house costs $100,000. This one has one tenant. This one has 5 tenants. This one brings in $800 a month. Multiplied by one person equals $800 a month. This one also, let's see, $800. This one also brings in $800, but it does it 5 times, so that's $4,000 a month. Now, real quick, pop quiz. Would you rather make $800 a month for $100,000 invested? Or would you rather make $4,000 a month with $100,000 invested? Okay, duh. We'd all rather make $4,000 with the same exact amount of money involved. And guess what, y'all? I've actually done this deal, this exact deal. Because in my area, you can buy one house, a single family residence. A single family residence, that's one house, one tenant, one person living in the house. This is a house. Or you could buy the same property with 5, and it becomes commercial. It becomes multi-family. It becomes multi-tenant. Multi, but not multi-money. The cost is the same. The multi comes into how much money you make. You want to make more money? You want to make less money? You want to make more money? You want to make less money? That's the biggest kicker in apartments. So this is 5 units. This was 1 unit. And the rule is 1 to 4 units is still residential. 1 to 4 units, 1 to 4 tenants. So one house that you rent is residential. If you have a duplex, which is 2 units, that's residential. If you have a triplex, which is 3 units, that's residential. If you have 4 units, which we call a quadplex, okay? Duplex, triplex, quadplex. That's still residential, zoned residential. Once you hit 5 units, you are now in commercial real estate. The land has to be zoned commercial. 5 units or more is now commercial. 5 units or more. Could be 5 units, could be 5,000 units on the same parcel. It's commercial. Doesn't matter. 5 units or more. And it doesn't matter about the unit mix. And the unit mix could be, is it 4 residential units and a grocery store on the bottom? Sometimes people talk about unit mix and they're actually saying, are they all 2-bedroom, 1 bath? Or maybe 2 of them are 3-bedroom, 2 baths, and the other 3 are 2-bedroom, 1 baths. Okay, so unit mix can be used to say, what's the unit mix of the complex? If somebody says that, they probably mean, is it all residential, or is there part commercial, or is it all like office complexes, or what is the mix of units? But somebody could also say the same phrase and say, what's the unit mix, and mean how many bedrooms and bathrooms do all these apartments have? Same phrase, kind of confusing, okay? That's just one of the reasons why multifamily investing, multi-tenant commercial real estate takes a different part of your brain, because you have to really look at the question in context to what the property is, or what the other person knows about commercial real estate, and it's just a giant vocabulary lesson for the first 10 minutes to make sure we're both saying the right words the same way. Anyway, this is commercial, and commercial real estate could be apartments, it could be trailer parks. Now, a trailer is residential. It has a VIN number like a car, but it's located on a parcel, which puts it with a deed, and deeds and dirt are residential, or are houses, real estate. Deeds and dirt equal real estate. But a trailer park could be 2 or 3 trailers that share a septic unit, could be 30 units and they have a clubhouse and a pool and sidewalks and paved roads, and everybody has their own septic. Trailer parks are totally different boogers in every city, county, and state. But trailer parks as a whole, once the land has been zoned commercial and approved for trailer parks, and you can't just turn grandma's old 27 acres into a trailer park. It has to be zoned commercial for a trailer park. Trailer parks are commercial. And you can evaluate trailer parks the same way that you're evaluating apartments, because it's multi-tenant, multi-family, right? Lots of families on the same parcel. Lots of pieces of lots of families on the same parcel, all right? And when we get into multi-tenant instead of just multi-family, that brings up storage units, which is my new love in life. Trailer parks and storage units. Now, storage units are amazing because it's mostly metal and concrete. There's no plumbing. There's no electric a lot of times. And I'm not talking about like the big fancy storage units that are heated and cooled and they've got a bellman and they've got somebody that'll deliver your crap to your unit. I'm talking about like somebody has 10 acres, they rezoned it commercial, they threw up some metal and some concrete, and now everybody in the subdivision stores their extra crap or their stuff from their first marriage that they don't want to get rid of, that they're keeping for their next marriage when the second one doesn't work out. They're keeping all their kids' crap that doesn't fit in the basement anymore because they downsized. They're keeping all of their hobbies that their wife won't let them keep in the garage. Those people just rent storage units, and it's just concrete floors and metal walls with a metal roof on it. I'm talking like bare-boned storage units. And they may or may not have a fence around it. They may or may not offer parking There's lots of cities that don't have on-street or off-street parking. So people that have 2 or 3 cars got to stick that thing somewhere. People that have RVs and live in subdivisions with HOAs can't just park the camper in the backyard. No, they got to put it at a storage facility. And storage units are awesome for those. My family is a family of truckers. We've got dump trucks, we've got 18-wheelers, and guess what? You can't just park those in any subdivision. You can't just leave those in Walmarts all the time. Some truck drivers rent space from storage unit facilities to store their big rig or to store their trailer when they're empty or to park it when they visit their girlfriend when they're out of town or, whatever. Like, there's lots of different ways that you can make money, not just multi-family units, but think of it as multi-tenant units. It doesn't just have to be about apartments. It can be. And I'll tell you, I have apartments. I have 19 units in 3 complexes. I don't have any storage units yet, but I'm getting more and more excited about it. I do have a piece of land that's zoned industrial, and we do have trailers stored outside there. So I get it. I get the outside storage thing. Anyway, back to multifamily, back to multi-investing, multi-tenant. Some other things, office complexes could be here. Offices. McDonald's, churches. All right, churches are nonprofit most of the time, but they do fall into commercial real estate. They have to follow the codes for commercial real estate so that it's safe and ADA approved and all those things. So churches actually still fall into commercial real estate. The money hasn't changed yet. The income is a lot better in multi-family investing and multi-tenant investing. And the biggest difference is the zoning. Is the property zoned residential or is it zoned commercial? You could find a 5-unit complex that used to be a house and it's been converted into 5 living quarters. Or you could find a property that was it was built to be 5 units. But I just want to give you this real quick introduction into what is multifamily investing? What is multi-tenant investing? What's the biggest difference? And I'm telling you right now, the purchase price is often not very different. I have a triplex, which is considered residential multifamily because it's 3 units, right? I bought it for $90,000. I've bought houses for twice as much, and that triplex brings in 3 times as much money. So one reason I don't buy houses like I used to is because I started getting into commercial real estate and the money was a lot more fun. Yes, I have more tenants. Technically, yes, I have more headaches, but I also now have money that I can pay a property manager to deal with those headaches and tenants for me. It's a totally different booger in commercial real estate. It's a totally different booger when we talk about multifamily, multi-tenant. And I usually tell you about first deal done fast, but first deal done fast is all about houses. It's all about how to get that first deal done fast. And a lot of you are already past the first deal. And you're looking into commercial real estate. You're looking into multi-tenant investing. And if that's you, I've got Apartment Blitz. We call it Apartment Blitz because that's what I started with, was apartments. But now we're growing Apartment Blitz into a full course on commercial investing, talking about buying trailer parks, talking about storage units, talking about buying office complexes. And I'm not planning on buying a McDonald's franchise or anything, but we will cover some like big boy investing when we talk about multifamily and we talk about apartments. All the details on that are on apartmentblitz.com. But hopefully you feel a little bit better from my terrible artistic skills and have a little bit better grasp on what is multifamily, what is multi-tenant, what is the biggest difference between residential and commercial. I'll have a lot more videos to teach you a lot more details, a lot more vocabulary words, but this is the beginning. As always, if you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. If you have any other topics you want me to cover, drop those in the comments. If you got some love to share, I love seeing those comments down below. Let me know how I can help y'all.